and welcome back to another Avatar The Last Airbender premiere draft. Here we have an interesting choice. I have no problem playing green-blue and trying to pick up lessons, and I love having the Hermetic Herbalist with that. That being said, Team Avatar is here. I don't know if the wisest thing to do would be to commit to two colors right away. Team Avatar, I think, is going to be a similar power level and only commit us to one color. Let's pick it up and hope to wheel. There are no good white cards here. Maybe a water bending lesson. Treetop freedom fighters if we are red-white. And that's about it. Ooh, I'm tempted to take Tolls of War. But I've had multiple decks go poorly when I try and force black-white and it's not open. Let's take Path to Redemption. It's totally acceptable. If it's our first pick, still leaves us open to all the variations of white decks that are good with Team Avatar, green, white, red, white, blue, white, etc. It's still not as great in black, white, but we'll take that over, let's say, Watery Grasp. I do love me a Dragonfly Swarm, but once again, two color commitment for these cards, so we'll take just white. Here, we could take a white card and be perfectly happy with it. I am tempted to take Lost Days, though, so the power level of Lost Days is significantly higher than these white cards. Compassion Healer, I'm happy to have as a 2-drop. Kyoshi Warriors, perfectly happy to have as a 2-drop. Let's make a decision here. Do we start leaning into blue-white, or do we take a card that would be good with Path to Avatar, or Team Avatar? Getting Scribes and Life Gain. We end up going with Lost Days, and maybe it's a mistake because we could have a mono white deck. We just did mono black. The deck was great. We misplayed and just barely didn't trophy. And I'm going to take this over other cards. Ostrich Horse and Callous Inspector are really the only other playable cards here. Earth Kingdom Soldier, Rough Rhino Cavalry, you guys are only purchased 5 drops. You're typically, and Rabaru Trooper, 5 drops you hope not to play. Glider Kids is the best card in this pack. It's also white, so maybe mono white is still something we could do. We'll take North Pole Gates or Water Tribe Captain here. Will we? We'll take. Yeah, let's take North Pole Gates. I mean, messes up Gather the White Lotus. Let's take Water Tribe Captain, flip flop, back and forth. Razor Rings. And the mono white dream is still alive. We need multiple copies of this to justify going mono white. Avatar Enthusiast can be picked up here instead of Badgermole. Badgermole is probably the best card. White has a ton of allies, so Avatar Enthusiast is just about as fine as it normally is in mono white as it is in other color pairs. Here's where we don't take Rabaru Troop. Take Treetop Freedom Fighters. Avatar Enthusiast is still alive. We need more copies, and even if white is open, it's possible we don't get more copies to Gather the White Lotus. So in the last pack, black-white, Tools of War, Dragonfly Swarm were taken. So there's a black-white drafter, red-blue, 2 green cards, 2 blue cards. So red looks the most open. Red also had the worst cards. Take Kyoshi Battle Fan. Avatar Enthusiast is the worst in red-white. I feel like other color pairs. Blue-white has plenty of allies. Green-white definitely has plenty of allies. But, you know, the Fire Sages and the Fire Nation Cadets, those are soldiers. Earth Kingdom Soldier is a soldier. They are not an ally, so they do not trigger this. Treetop Freedom Fighters happens to double trigger this, but those other red creatures in Boros end up being soldiers, I feel. Hope to not play that. Hope to not play Curious Farming. And we take Earth Rumble. Would be playable. Only to cast allies. Maybe it's just Compassionate Healer? Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop wouldn't count as a Plains or Gather the White Lotus, and it's not going to help us splash anything that isn't an ally. And following that first pack that had red cards untaken, Mongoose Lizard and Boomy Bash, there were red cards taken out of the next ones. Zuko was taken, Firebending Student, Jets, Brainwashing, Fire Nation Cadets, so there are red drafters. Here we can take Fire Nation Warship, keep the Mono White Dream alive. I don't think we're really missing out on anything besides maybe Water Grasp. The rest of these have comparable power level, like Ostrich Horse, Zula. I think Fire Nation Warship is basically the second best card of this pack. So I do not mind taking it. Okay, here, Guru is the best card. We don't have any lessons for him yet besides Lost Days, but I'm not picking up Piandao or another Tribe Captain. At most, I'd be picking up a Kyoshi Battle Fan here. So until I see another White Lotus, I'm not going to prioritize trying to make a mono white deck that hard. Well, 3 people passed Earth King's Lieutenant. What is that about? This goes very nicely into our deck. I've played a mono white deck that splashed 2 of these before, and it worked out fabulously. We were going to have to pass on a Lost Days, unfortunately, and a Path to Redemption. Yep, green-white is what it looks like we are. Maybe heavy white. Okay, invasion reinforcements are nice with the Avatar Enthusiast. It's basically like a combat trick. I would like an airbending lesson, but I'm not going to take it over equipment. Master Piandao may eventually make the deck. Our tribe captain, Capitan. We have no 4-drops. Okay, Hakoda has a bunch of allies to go fetch. Let's pick that up. Hope that maybe Compassionate Wheeler wheels here. So we got 2 green cards. We can be very heavy white. We get something like a green-white land. Then, or barrels, or both. Then these are basically like splash cards. And we run very heavy planes. Secret Tunnel does take a planes out of the deck, but we're going to have all these allies that share a type, even without earthbending. It's another way to poke through damage. Let's take it. Momo is an ally. We're not replaying any cards that get cheaper besides the glider kits, unless we see something in later packs. But 1 mana, 1/1 flyer ally is probably good enough. Do we take that over Airbender's Reversal? Our removal is just these 2 right now. Let's take Airbender's Reversal. I love the Cape of 2 Lovers. I don't think we get to play it here. We have no barrels yet. There's another guy there, the White Lotus. Okay. Very cool. Path to Redemption. And now we have a handful of removal, just about. Okay, well. 1, 2. What are we willing to run? 3 green sources? Okay, well, big question now is, do we run these cards, which are fabulous, Earth King's Lieutenant and White Lotus Reinforcements, with only 3 green sources, and then run 14-4, or do we just go straight mono white? We don't really have a way to discard them if we don't have these forests either, so I just don't think we can run them. Team Avatar over here. Removal in a pile next to our land is going to live here. 1, 2, 3. Jet is technically removal. 3, 4, 5. Some of these need the opponent to be attacking. Combat tricks over here. And let's do it. We just played mono black. Now we're playing mono white. Team Avatar is usually better when you have flyers to push through the damage. But we are pretty go wide. We've got a lot of early drops. And besides Team Avatar, we have Secret Tunnel and Evasive Maneuvers to push through damage. So game plan is make a bunch of ally stinkers, vomit them out onto the board, then finish off the opponent with Secret Tunnel, Team Avatar, or Evasive Maneuvers. There is a keepable first hand. No true drop. We do have Path to Redemption if they play something really juicy, and I think Arena has crashed. Oh no, okay. I will pause recording and come back when it, unfreezes. It's unfrozen. We'll row knight. Okay, things are smoothing out. I mean, if that thing's a land creature, then he can't have it for mana. It's gonna blow up our Avatar Enthusiast before we do anything big, but attacking once again means he's basically passing with 4 unspent mana. Let's attack bold here. There's nothing for 1 black. Flyer hits is alright. We got Fire Nation Worship. I don't care about him attacking with Forest and pumping with Turtle. Okay, cool. Let's attack Passionate Healer. Path to Redemption's fine. Oh, is he actually? He's gonna chunk. Okay, that's fine. We get a cool. that's the funky lane that does 3 damage, right? 5 other mountains. He's pretty far away from playing that. He's got 0 mountains so far. Alright, let's get a scry. Do we care about that? Sure, it's fine. That is going to be a pretty solid path to redemption target. Okay, gets Rumble Arena for free. It's probably the best thing you could hit. A land, and it's a land that has vigilance and can scry him something. We'll attack with just glider kids. Because we can pump Compassionate Healer with Water Drive Captain. I don't think we'll attack just yet. We'll take 4 here. Let's see attacks with just Turtle Duck. And we can Airbender's Reversal. Path to Redemption is Sabertooth moves line. And attack with the team. The team trying to pump if we get a land. That's another way. Threaten him. Let's see 4. Lock that down. Let's get the Life Gain and Scry off this. Okay, 5, 6, 7. So I'd like to get a scry off again. Let's start with Exile. That's fine, I think. Doesn't like it. All right. Victory number 1. Ergo Foxy. Festive Fighter will be the next opponent. We've got solid curve out here, so we'll keep it. I love this little avatar. I don't know his name, but Mr. Lantern Holder Stabby Stabby guy is my fave. I don't care much for cosmetics. I use the basic lands, I use the basic island. But if I had the choice, I'd use this cute little guy. Oh, TLA, turn 2. So the good news is we have 3-drop backups. You could take our glider kits and then we have nothing to crew the Fire Nation warship with besides our deserters. Actually, so I'd take the glider kits, so. Earthbender Ascension turn 3 is pretty scary. It is the best Ascension. And I don't think it's close. Let's try and smack him for some damage here. He knows about the fancy footwork. Well, goodbye, Mr. Avatar Enthusiast. Size makes sense. We're gonna need some action here. Some action. Boulder. Okay, yep. Alright, this will help. Team Avatar is a little bit awkward with Fire Nation warship, but we've only got 1 copy. Go straight to 6. If we had Yip Yip, that'd be pretty sweet. We can punch through this damage. I don't think we have a single copy. We might have a Yip Yip in the sideboard. 3. The only flyer we had was that glider kits. We do also have Secret Tunnel. Gonna have to jump here. Making a Mega Land. I wonder if that means he'll be using Rocky Rebuke. To blow something up. Yep, he does. I want to try to catch. It's a big boy. So if we attack here, we attack as a 5/5. He blocks with his swamp, then he earth bends for a ton. And he's attacking through it anyways, right? I guess we chill here through. Hope to fancy footwork block the boulder. Either copy of white wood is probably be the ideal here. Alright, well we crew here. We need to stop boulder. We almost would rather trade here and get a blue token, but no way to do that. Do we attack as a 4/5 here? Trade for one of the 4/4s? I think no. One, two, three, four. He can't attack with Foggy Swamp, Vine-Bender, and Earth-Bend. Or Water-Bend. For more counters. 1, 2, 3. That's an enchantment. Yeah, no, thank you. Oh no, just a brutal amount of lands this game. It's not impossible. We just need one of our 2 copies. Gather the White Lotus. And 5, he puts us to 4, then anything threatens lethal. Let's do no blocks though. Gotta be Path to Redemption. Exile this, or Path to Redemption. Exile his Swarm. Gather the White Lotus. We get to make 9 1/1s. That's not Gather the White Lotus. Okay. We try. Okay, we are back. And this is certainly a keepable hand. Mono red, like we're mono white. Are we getting paired against mono or decks, or is he just going to play it second color soon? Yeah, second color. Comes on down. He chose the 1 damage version. That's it. Oh my gosh. The fastest I've seen someone scoop in this set. Mr. Bean is our next opponent. The J Saboteur. Let's keep this. Curious Farm Animals is not. Hello. Our best card. But it is a card. It is undeniable. No one can deny it. Perfect. So he's gonna have a bunch of hasty boys. I think we still chill here. We could do only 2 damage. Curious Farm Animals. We'll sit back and block the Union Archers. Our only other 1 power creature. Kind of brutal. Yeah, that's it. Curious farm animals and earth king protectors are the only two cards. Sure, yeah. Team Avatar. Okay, it's a good sign that he's pausing this long. Hopefully, that means he doesn't have anything to push through this damage. And it's just an attack with Combustion Man. Let's scry into some action. Okay. I think we need the White Lotus, right? It's not enough. There are 2 copies. Yep, there's Gathered Lotus. Cool. Cool. Dakota is good. Take that. Oh no. Well, that's gonna be our new target. Or even Firebend, let's blow that up. Yeah, let's take full damage. And then 6 tuple block Combustion Man, unfortunately. Alright, Hakoda, what you got? You got Glider Kids, that's pretty good. Scry away the planes. Into Avatar Enthusiast. We can't play it this turn. No ally off the top, unfortunately. And with the thanks, and with just Glider Kids here. Will hold back. He has haste on any creature that enters. We're getting Hakoda value, hopefully. Full hand. Plus, Avatar Enthusiast may be growing. Please don't have the Exile and Crit Clue if you've had damage. You can afford it now. Fire Nation Drill, that's a pretty good one. Blow up Dakota here. Can actually stop us from getting indestructible, but we also have plus 5. He gets our last land. Man, just a few too many lands. I mean, one more White Lotus and we'll be back in it. Owie. Yeah, that's enough. Let's keep it. We don't have a 1 or 2 drop. We do have Airbender's Reversal. Things get out of hand. Bossing say. Alright, well, let's start with Deserters. Definitely want to pump our creature, not his. Lightning Strike. Crazy card art. Whiff. Whiff. Who's that whiff? Foggy Bombstorm. So you can Earthbend a sack land. All the answers. Let's play this out. I think with Vigilance, it's going to be worth it. If he's going to Earthbend, he has to do it now with Sorcery Speed. Ready to rumble. We'll let him Earthbend 1. do now? I think we just take 8, unfortunately. Okay, that is the best thing we could have drawn. What do we think of Kyoshi Battle Fan? Acceptable? Yeah, it's kind of acceptable. Beifeng's Bounty Hunters. Okay. Actually not too bad in this position, as long as he doesn't have a second play here. He does have a second play. Alright, let's do this. Equip our Battle Fan. He can Earthbend a chunk blocker each turn, unfortunately. He's got only one land, one card left in hand. Cool, Compassionate Healer. Nine, 11, 8, 10, 12. So I think we do actually equip here. Nine, 11, 12. Yeah, we'll see. Uncle Iroh. Earthbend for 4 when he chump blocks. That's a pretty good pickup. Let's pick up a glider, kids. And we lose one blocker. We gain life. would have earth bent Foggy Bottom Swamp earlier so we can use it as a sack land. Does not have double black or board white here. He's playing Zuko. That's right, these are mountains. Zuko's going to be pretty good. He's going to actually earth for something off the top of his deck to play. Double scry. That seems fine. Next turn he's dead in the air if he doesn't have something. We have 16 creatures. Could we have just killed him? 4 blockers, 12 get through. Make another blocker, yeah. 15 minus 4 is 11, he'd be dead. We know what he has. We have some easy math for us with Team Avatar here. And we've still been letting him live with lethal on board. Probably should have checked if we had that as soon as we played the second White Lotus. Yeah, 1, no 2-drop, unless we're playing Razor Rings on an attacking creature. Or blocking creature. 3. Okay, the game has begun. And he has Firebending Lesson, it looks like. Okay, 2-3. And we're not going to double block because we put him on having Firebending Lesson. I guess if we double block, it's fine. He uses it on Compassionate Healer. We sack Earth Kingdom Protectors. we just take 2 here. We would rather protect our Avatar enthusiasts with the scry and life gain off Compassion Healer's attack. I think that's fine. It's also fine. Play the enthusiast here. Since we have protection for them. Well, that won't protect against enchantment removal. So we're taking 3. Okay, pumping for damage is good. That means he's not dropping on the board. He's still crew Fire Nation warship. Sun Warriors. Can't blow that up with Razor Rings. Does he realize that we can crew? He does now. Passive Redemption is fine for the Sun Warriors. Get a crew off before he attacks. Okay, I know he'll still be able to make creatures. But he won't be able to get Firebending 4. He's got 6 mana now. If he Firebends for 2, that doesn't put him at another multiple of 5. So I expect Fire Nation cadets to sit back here. Faded Firepower for how much? Let's playing it without Firebending. For 3. We gotta stop him from creating more bodies. They're gonna be 4-power creatures, essentially. Okay, so that's 2 extra bodies. So Fancy Footwork would put the Glider Kids and Fire Nation Warship into a toughness of the range of some of his creatures here. He decides not to attack yet. If he attacks with just Kyoshi warriors, we'll trade for a Fire Nation warship. Or Fire Nation cadets. Control. We'll wait for him to target Fire Nation cadets. That becomes a 3/4 with first strike, and we would die to first strike. So. Okay, 5 power is essentially what that thing has. Here we don't hold up Fancy Footwork here. What we do, the ability to give Avatar Enthusiast Indestructible. And Fancy Footwork is gonna, oh no, I was gonna say put us at 5 toughness. The Glider Kid's outside the range of his Momo Playful Pet as long as he doesn't equip. He equips right away. That will put us out the range of Momo. Likes one, dishes the other. Okay, interesting. So he's got infinite flyers now. Team Avatar's gonna be a bit worse. It's alright. Do we trade here or do we just take 5? Let's take 5. Jet Freedom Fire. It's gonna do a lot of damage to something. It's gonna do 6 damage, so we can't save it. Unless we sack our Kingdom Protectors. We will. Let's attack with the Compassionate Healer. Or we can just... Seven. We can trade 2 things for it. We'll crew with Fire Nation Worship to get our scry and life gain. Okay, he's got 1 body left now. And we get a clue token to crack. Damage. I'll do 7 damage. 5, 8. So we're out of range if we attack with the Enthusiast. Or the Glider Kids, anything with 3 toughness. Or we could try and get a scry off. I like that. Let's get a scry off. And he's dead. Wow. Team Avatar forced a lot of chumps there. Though we were able to push our way through his mythic rare enchantment with our uncommon enchantment. Yeah. 2, 3, 3. Good enough curve. Get a removal. He's got razor rings. Oh no, that's fine. If he's got invasion reinforcements, then it's probably the worst thing for that. Team Avatar. Okay. Well, you can attack through Avatar Enthusiast then. Actually gonna want the Fire Nation Warship. So that if we get a win, we can play Compassionate Healer, Path to Redemption, Crew It, and Scry next turn. He's got green, white, red going on. Firebending Lassong. We shouldn't have attacked there either. We should have kept that back so the Fire Nation Warship. Okay, well. Here, I think it is the Water Tribe Captain. He's rampant. Let's see if he grabs 4th or 5th color. He did not. Grabs 2 forests. Okay, interesting. He slows down. Okay, we can get a Scry off just by playing Glider Kids. There's not really anything flash. Do we care about that? Makes Jet bigger. We can play Compassionate Healer. Yikes. That's the only thing that's flash in his colors. We can't even block it with Team Avatar on the field. I don't think we play around a mythic rare. Especially since it seems like green is his main color. We don't even know if white is a splash. Or red is. We would just be eaten up if we blocked with Fire Nation Warship. sacking the land, which is a good sign for us. We know it can be hard to overcome Team Avatar. We just have to keep jumping. We'll take a lane. So that we can play Jet. Please don't have Yip Yip. Looks like he has nothing. He does in fact have nothing. He has no flyers. Let's attack with these two. Gate here. Buggy Swamp. Maybe an issue. Potentially, I was gonna say, Path to Redemption it. Let's get Team Avatar of our own out here. So we can hit him for 6 in the air, or we can get some life gain and scry. So this will be a 6/6. Guess it'd be better to attack with Jet. Okay, now we're trading. Chunk block for chunk block. You get to gain a life off Compassionate Healer Crew each turn. I think for that reason we do chump with Invasion Reinforcements here. Even though we create a clue token. If we chump with Fire Nation Warship. No, thank you. Hmm, 6. Let's scry again. Yep, Gather the White Woods. Pretty good. No, thank you. And next turn we can, even if he blows up Team Avatar, even if he blows up Glider Kids, we have 2 creatures. Unblock unblockable. Jet and a 2/2 or Jet and a compassionate healer, unblockable. All we need to do here is chump. I think we do chump with Fire Nation Warship now. This may be silly if he gets a fire himself. No, we can make unblockable, right? No way to gain life. Or him. Ooh-wee. Beat Team Avatar with Team Avatar. Yeah. 2, 1, 2, 3, 5. I think it's actually our play next turn that we give up. We want secret tunnels so that we can get to gather the White Lotus quickly and so that we can make stuff unblockable. Maybe it's actually a secret tunnel there. Obsessive Pursuit. Ooh, yikes. He's got a blue splash going on. They have no way in. Just holding up clue cracks. That is okay. problem. I don't think we quite gathered the White Lotus just yet. I think we hold up fancy footwork. No attacks. Ah. Food token's pretty good for him. Alright, well. I think it's time to slam. He can get lifelink, can't he? Gather the White Lotus. Team Avatar, okay. Can our enchantment beat his enchantment? He can get big lifelink here. Be triple sacks. If he doesn't, then we can hit him for 12 damage in the air. I think he will triple sack and try and get some lifelink here. This is kind of less scary for us, honestly, him getting rid of his Menache. He's gonna get a ton of life here, but we'll be able to jump the 1-1. Or just take it. We might take the first one. So that Team Avatar boosts for the absolute maximum. Yeah, let's take 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Acceptable. High Bay doesn't have a target. I think we want another Gather the White Lotus. Maybe Avatar Enthusiast is not enough. We want Path to Redemption. Gather the White Lotus. Jet, Airbenders Reversal. Or Earth Kingdom Protectors. I mean, it's better than a land. case he has... I mean, he wouldn't have Cat Gator in this deck. I think it's one more no block. Okay, 9. And then if we get one more creature, we can make something unblockable. If we get one more creature and play Fancy Footwork, and he's dead next turn. If he's got, like, not Razor Rings, but Airbender's Reversal. Worse. Boo! Another lifelinking turn. Keeping Avatar Enthusiast was a mistake. We just need Path to Redemption. Or another. Gather the White Lotus into Path to Redemption. Oh, we can destroy our team Avatar now. Could have done that pre-combat for Vigor. Oh, he has to kill a token now. Just gotta hope for the best here. We're technically not dead yet, unless he's got something. Oh, come on. Sack Angelos Airbender just to goof around. Well, I mean, we're technically not dead. Gather the White Lotus into path to redemption. We could win. That's gonna be extra hard to overcome. That is not gonna be enough. Let's call it there. Okay, gem positive. With Team Avatar, definitely a number of games were won simply by getting enough chump attacks with Team Avatar, including a game against Team Avatar and including a game against the mythic rare Fated Firepower, the red mythic enchantment that does extra damage. So Team Avatar was the MVP. Fun deck. I would have liked another copy of White Lotus, but deck was still passable with only 2. Good games. We'll see you next time.